Hello everyone, myself Sushmita. I'm currently pursuing my BE degree in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering in Computer Science and Engineering department. So in this video, I am going to explain a topic which is related to our favorite subject, that is mathematics for CSE stream, and the topic is ANOVA, which means analysis of variance formula. Here is the introduction for ANOVA, that is, analysis of variance is a statistical method used to compare means between two or more groups. Then it helps determine if there are statistically significant differences in the means of the group. Then ANOVA is often used when comparing means of three or more groups instead of conducting multiple t-tests. Then there are types of ANOVA, that is one way, two way, three way. And one way ANOVA is nothing but compares means of three or more groups on one independent variable. And two way ANOVA, it compares across two independent variables to see if there is an interaction effect. Then the three way ANOVA is compares means across single independent variables to see if there is an interaction effect. Then it is the assumptions of ANOVA, that is the populations being compared or normally distributed. Then homogeneity of variance, which means the variance within each group is approximately equal. Then the independence, which means observations within each group are independent of each other. Then the topic is null hypothesis on ANOVA. Then the null hypothesis in ANOVA states that there is no significant differences between the group means. If the p-value is less than the chosen significant level, which is usually 0.05%, 0.05 level, we will reject the null hypothesis. Then the significant result indicates that at least one group mean is significantly different from the others. Then it is the F statistic of ANOVA. The F statistic is a ratio of two variances, the variance between group and the variance within the groups. The higher F value indicates the greater difference between groups means relative to the variation within the groups. Then the F distribution is used to determine the p-value and make inference about the group means. Then the calculating how to calculate the F statistics is nothing but the F statistics is calculated by dividing the mean square between groups by the mean square within the groups. The mean square between groups is calculated by sum of squares between the groups divided by degrees of freedom between the groups. Then the mean square within the groups is calculated by sum of squares within the groups divided by degrees of freedom within the groups. The next is interpreting ANOVA results. That is, if the p-value is less than the chosen significance level, we'll reject the null hypothesis. If f value tells us there is no significance difference between group means, then the post hoc test help identify which specific group means are significantly different from each other. Then the advantages of ANOVA are ANOVA can analyze multiple groups simultaneously, reducing the risk of type 1 errors comparing to multiple tasks. Then it provides information on the overall differences between groups, not just pairwise comparisons. Then ANOVA is a powerful tool for experimental design and hypothesis testing in research. Then what are the disadvantages of ANOVA? ANOVA assumes homogeneity of variance, normality, and independence of observations. Then violation of these assumptions can lead to inaccurate results and conclusions. Then post hoc tests are necessary to determine which specific group means differ but can increase the risk of type 1 errors. Then practical applications of ANOVA are ANOVA is widely used in various fields such as psychology, biology, sociology, and business. Then it can be used to compare the effectiveness of different treatments, analyze survey data, or evaluate marketing strategies. Then ANOVA helps researchers draw meaningful conclusions from data with multiple groups or variables. Then it is reporting ANOVA results. That is, when reporting ANOVA results include the F value, degrees of freedom, and P value. Then it provides a brief interpretation of the result and any significant differences between group means. Then mention the post hoc test used and their outcomes for further clarifications. Then common misinterpretations of ANOVA is a significant ANOVA result does not indicate which specific group means differ from each other. Then ANOVA does not provide information on the direction or effect size of the differences. Then avoid overinterpreting ANOVA results without considering the context and limitations of the analysis. The next is here come the conclusion, that is ANOVA is a powerful statistical tool for comparing means across the multiple groups or variables. Then understanding the assumptions, calculations and interpretations of ANOVA results in crucial for valid and reliable research. By following best practices and considering the limitations, ANOVA can provide valuable insights into group differences and relationships. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video.